It's 2017. It's a brand new year, which means it's time for a new you. What's on everyone's minds? How they can lose those extra pounds and start the year off healthy. And to start this new year off right, we have a question from someone who wants to know just how to do that. Let's have a look.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm trying to lose weight, but it seems like the healthier I eat, the more problems I have with my bowels. Anytime I eat meat, I also have a lot of heartburn. What kind of food should I be eating to help boost my weight loss, but also make sure that I'm still feeling good?
When I hear a question like that where, you know, there are certain foods, my bowels are worse, but I'm eating healthy, a lot of times that's a code word for I'm just cutting out a lot of things from my diet. And so as you all know, I'm pretty fired up because I just wrote a new book called The Lose Your Belly Diet. And in this book, I talk about these new concepts based on all this new research out there about how important it is to make sure you're eating enough of the right foods, that you're not just feeding yourself to lose weight, but feeding the ever important, Drew,
your little buddies.
Your little buddies, your gut bacteria. This is such an emerging area of science where these gut bacteria that inhabit your gut play such a huge role in how we feel, how much we weigh, and it goes hand in hand with inflammation in your body. There's so many elements to this. And so I tell people a lot of times if you're trying to eat healthy but not feeling well, your bowel movements aren't as regular, it's probably because you're not eating these gut-friendly foods that also feed your little buddies. So do not get mad at our graphics department. I drew these. So the guy on the left, that's a good little buddy.
That's Mr. Happy.
The one on the right is a mean little buddy. He's a fat little buddy. He's a bad guy. Too many of us have too many of those bad little buddies in our guts. And so the whole point of my book is teaching people how to replace the bad guys with the good guys, the good little buddies. And what's amazing is we're now learning that if you do that, you will lose weight. You will lose your belly. You will feel better. But we didn't know about any of this.
Till just recently.
You can't ignore the importance of your gut in all of this.
And on top of that, just feeling better, more energized, more active. So important.
She mentioned meat, and for a lot of Americans, their only real good protein source is meat. But what's interesting, a lot of new studies out there, plant protein sources, and we're talking about beans, other legumes, nuts, and seeds. Those plant proteins, why they're, in my opinion, even better for you is because they're also loaded with fiber and other nutrients, which again gets back to improving your GI tract's function, hopefully reducing things, everything from heartburn to constipation and things of that nature. We actually have two guests join us today who have been living by the Lose Your Belly diet. Dena and Amy join us. And Dena,
yes,
I want to start with you. Tell me a little bit about your journey.
I have a lot of little buddies in my belly now. I lost 15 pounds and 4 inches around my waist. Thank you. And through this, I've just gained a ton of energy. I've lost my belly, which was my major problem area. I'd always been fit and thin my entire life up until having kids. And then I had that belly, which would not go away no matter what diet I did.
And you're not hungry, right?
I'm not hungry at all.
And I hear your story so often. Oftentimes it's mothers who, you know, they put on a few extra pounds, the bloat. And in this case, a lot of times also, you've 4 inches off your waist,
4
right?
inches, yeah.
That's a lot. And you can tell from those photos that it's that gut fat, it's that intra-abdominal fat that she lost as part of this diet.
Which is the most dangerous kind of fat you're losing, and you're losing that bloat. Dena, if I may, you want to stand up and show off that
I've
physique?
worked hard, I'll show. Thank you.
And Amy, I'm really excited that you're here because, again, I wrote this book and I called it The Lose Your Belly Diet because it's not just about weight loss, it's about kind of reshaping your body. Tell us about that for you.
Through following the diet and the exercise, I went down 2 pant sizes. My body is a long, wow. And I'm fitter. But the biggest thing is I'm going to the bathroom more regularly. And I like to talk about going to the bathroom. But it's
I do too. People don't talk about it enough.
No.